He wakes up and opens the door, only to find the entire garden completely transformed, until a group of men in suits appear. That's when he realizes it was his wealthy neighbor who planned this whole garden makeover, just to create a romantic moment for him and his cousin. But just as everything was ready, and Nick's cousin arrived on time, something unexpected happened. Nick senses something is off. When he walks in, he realizes Gatsby has disappeared, and to his surprise, his cousin thinks Nick is the one who likes her.
Would you?
That's funny.
What's funny?
While Nick is still overwhelmed, suddenly there's a knock at the door. It's Gatsby. He finally worked up the courage to come back.
I'm certainly glad to see you again.
I'm certainly glad to see you as well.
5 years ago, they had already fallen in love. At the time, Gatsby was a military officer, but when the front lines needed more men, he had no choice but to leave Daisy for war. Meanwhile, Tom used a pearl necklace worth over $30,000 to marry Daisy. On the day of the wedding, Daisy received Gatsby's letter. She changed her mind right after reading it, but her family stopped her, so she had no choice but to marry Tom. Just 1 week after the wedding, Tom cheated on her. One day, on Nick's way home, he sees someone standing at the end of the dock. Out of curiosity, he walks over to ask who it is.
I'm Gatsby.
To his surprise, it's his wealthy neighbor Gatsby, who warmly invites Nick over to his mansion. Nick is confused why Gatsby is being so friendly, until he meets a woman,
What is this enormous request?
He
Jordan?
wants you to
Please just tell
invite Daisy to tea.
a rising business tycoon in New York, who's fallen in love with a married woman. That's when Nick realizes Gatsby only approached him because of Daisy. Later that night, Nick sees Gatsby waiting nervously outside his door, hoping Nick would say yes.
Happy to do it. I'm going to call Daisy and invite her to tea.
The day of the meeting soon arrives. Everything is ready. Gatsby is clearly nervous. When Daisy shows up, Nick sees Gatsby panic and run off. But moments later, Gatsby returns in the pouring rain and finally gathers the courage to meet Daisy. To ease the tension, Nick gives them time alone. When he returns, he finds the misunderstanding between them is finally cleared. Gatsby then invites both of them to his mansion. Daisy instantly falls in love with the dreamlike castle. Seeing the joy on her face, Gatsby finally feels that all his wealth was worth it.